Hey, my name is Brian, and I'm going to be reviewing Chamberlain Coffee today for us here on You Were Found. So for those who don't know Emma Chamberlain, she's a YouTuber. She's been around for a couple years. She's, I believe, in LA and has some awesome content. She's great, at being behind the camera, and she's really funny, and she's just somebody that everyone can really get along with. So here we're about to take a dive into. This is what we're looking at. You can see it's a steeped coffee bag, Chamberlain Coffee. There's tasting notes of chocolate, cherry, and nuts. It says that it's very smooth and rich, with countries of origin are from Colombia, Guatemala, Nicaragua. And these are medium roasts. So she kind of seems like, to me, she went very basic with it. Hopefully something that everyone will really love. It's roasted with love in California. Packaging for me is really a win. I mean, it's cute. It's this off-white rose kind of color with the green. On the back here, it's giving us the directions on how to make the products. So we're going to submerge, saturate, and steep. The 3 S's, girl, okay? It says that the package here is made from using renewable and compostable materials. Love that. There is an expiration date, which I was actually curious about this type of product. So she said, I believe somewhere on her website, that she uses some sort of nitrous-infused packaging that she can guarantee freshness. The expiration date is still 6 months from now, so I bought this like 2 weeks ago. It's good until July. So that's like 6 months, 7 months from now. That's pretty awesome. It's a partnership that she has with Bigsby Coffee, it seems. So Bigsby Coffee, we're about to see what you guys can do together. On her website, it shows you how 2 different ways to be able to brew it. So I'm looking right here. There's a cold brew, which is something that we can start off with. And then there's also a hot, directions on how to make it hot also. So you can probably hear it. I just turned my hot water boiler on, so that Jamie is going to take care. And while that's working it out, we're going to actually start with the cold brew coffee. So it says here that for the cold brew coffee, I'm gonna need 3 steeped bags. 3? Damn. 3 of them. All right, well, I only bought 10. Speaking of, 10 of them shipped for $25. Pretty pricey. I hope they're worth it, BB. So anyway, for her cold brew, we're gonna use 3 of these. Oh. Ooh, that smells so good. Okay. Oh, that smells really good. Okay. Oh, there's a lot of coffee in there. A couple tablespoons. It smells really good. If you could smell this right now. It says that we're gonna need 600 milliliters of filtered water and 3 of these really phenomenally smelling coffee bags. So I have my nice little jar. That's one. So I have a feeling this is gonna be really strong coffee. Emma Chamberlain always has such good vibes, such good energy, and I assume it's going to transfer to me now that I'm drinking her coffee. So we're going to put the 3 coffee bags in here. We're going to fill it with water, and then this is something we're going to be tasting tomorrow because it does have to go in the fridge overnight. Okay. So from here, it says to just put it into the fridge. So I'm going to do that, put it in my fridge, come back to it overnight. In the meantime, I figure I want a cup of coffee now, bitch. Like, thanks so much for making these bags for tomorrow. Can't wait to try this. This is tomorrow's journey right here, folks. But in the meantime, I want a cup now. So for hot, it's telling me that you want to submerge it in a cup, place it in a cup, and gradually pour over 8 ounces of hot water onto the bag. From there, you want to dunk the bag for 15 seconds or longer for added strength, baby. Oh, I didn't know I was going to the gym today. Oh, thank you. Leave the bag, steeped bag, in the cup until preferred taste. Drink after 5+ minutes. Okay. We're gonna put it in my mug over here. I have some hot water here from my nondescript water boiler because, bitch, they don't sponsor me. And I have a little measuring cup over here and it goes to 8 ounces. So this is a 12-ounce cup. Bam. I'll put a little 2 to extra hot water in there for good measure. We need to dunk vigorously here, it was telling us, or whatever, for 15 seconds. I'm pretty impatient. You can see it's already starting to turn colors. It smells like it's going to be really strong. It smells like it's going to be really strong. I almost feel as though I should be putting more water in here, but I'm really good at following directions. You know, I never really looked at the time of when I started this brewing process, so we're just gonna go by our nice sense of smell here to decide when this coffee, it smells really good, when this coffee is gonna be ready. It's hot! I'm so surprised that it smells so fragrant, and I didn't smell any of that when I opened up the packaging. That really threw me off, kinda. I really had expected to open up this packaging and just think, oh God, all this coffee. So whatever process they have going on to seal these seemed pretty legit. Since I started paying attention to the time, I'd say it's been 3.5 minutes. It's been about 5 minutes. This coffee bag to me is not done. I'll tell you that, because there's a lot of coffee in there, and even if I get like a weak ass second cup, for $25 for 10 coffee bags, I'm gonna get a second cup out of it. Thanks, Emma. Nothing in it. Wow. So it's very smooth. I don't taste any afterbite. I don't really notice any harshness. I would say that I don't really taste the cherry in it. I feel as though it's a very basic cup of coffee. It really feels like this type of product was more geared towards just anyone who drinks coffee, which is fine. And it really is very neutral. It doesn't have, it's smooth, don't get me wrong, very smooth. There's no bitter back end. It doesn't taste burned. It doesn't taste too light. It doesn't taste too smoky. It's not overwhelmingly fruity. I'm not really a fruity coffee person. It says there's cherries and nuts. I taste the nuts. I feel I taste the chocolate. It kind of gives that mouthfeel of chocolate almost, but cherries could be in there. I don't know. Now, I drink my coffee with milk and sugar, so I'm actually gonna put a little dairy milk in there and just the tiniest bit of sugar. Just a little bit. This is how I would drink my coffee anyway, so I'm gonna make it to the way I would drink it. A little more milk wouldn't hurt anybody, right? Just a tiny little bit more of the sugar too. Boop. Spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down. I know that's right. Got my caffeine buzz going on now. Now it screams diner coffee to me. It's good though. It's good. That's not a bad thing. I think that the flavor is there for pretty much anyone who would drink coffee. They wouldn't complain about this. If you would complain about this, you don't really drink coffee because, you know, girl, Dunkin' Donuts ain't coffee. Okay, that's just crap. That shit is crap. This stuff though, I feel like it really could go for anyone's taste palette. I'm into it. I definitely think it's great. I've prepared it iced over here. As you can see, we're gonna pop this in the fridge. It's starting to already do its thing. I'm very curious how this is gonna taste. So we're gonna come back to this tomorrow, take a look at it and see what's going on to it. Hi! All right, so it's been 24 hours. I have had Emma Chamberlain's coffee in my fridge, ready to try it out today. Now, I do want to say yesterday I had like rest of her coffee bag. Still hanging on to this. It's not going anywhere. I ain't afraid to re-steep this shit. And I actually ended up re-steeping it, and it still tasted great. So in order to save a couple bones on this type of product, I would suggest reusing the coffee bag. I got 2 steepings out of it. The second one might have been a little weaker, but it really didn't matter to me. Coffee's coffee. Let's take a look. This is what it looks like. It's nice and dark, nice and brewed. I think it's gonna be pretty strong coffee, but we'll see. It smells really good. So according to her website, we are supposed to use a glass of ice. Ka-ching! From there, I'm going to fill this up about 3/4 of the way. And after I fill it up 3/4 of the way, she suggests to top it off with vanilla almond milk and then some other sort of creamer as well. So let's try it out, 3/4. I feel like maybe I should take these bags out. I'm wondering if I could reuse these ones. I'm probably not going to try, but the way that I reused the one yesterday, I'm kind of just like, this shit is liquid gold. I'm just gonna reuse this if I can. I don't think I'll be able to get another like cold steeping, but who knows? Maybe. Something you could try at home, eh? Let me know how that goes. If anyone does end up re-steeping these a second time, make sure you hit me up in the comments and let me know your process and how it went. Curious how I can help us all save a couple bones here with this. All right. So now that that's out of my way, 3/4. Give it a little stir just in case. I don't know. All right. Now I'm going to sip it first because I'm very curious what it tastes like on its own. Oh, it's strong. I feel like maybe she prepared her instructions to brew it on the stronger side. That way, you know, when you add in some creamer, it's going to make up for that. So I have some just regular little dairy milk here. I'm just going to fill it up with that to the top. Ooh. It's looking really good. We have a metal straw because reduce, reuse, recycle. There it is. Helping that medicine go down. I'll tell you what, put a little of this in there. So I definitely feel as though I was right. You know, she kind of brews it strong so that she anticipates you, or this product anticipates you to add something into it at the end result. I added in milk. Once I added in the milk, no longer is it overly powerful. It does need a little bit of sugar, I would say, but that's just because I like a little pizzazz in my coffee. Nothing wild and crazy. Now this is the color of the coffee for me, and I would say it's really smooth, really flavorful, and I think it's ready for my final word. Gotta make sure the pinky's up when I'm drinking, you know. Okay, so now that we've tried Chamberlain Coffee, it's time to give it my overall rating. So we're gonna see today if Chamberlain Coffee, bam, is going to make it into Brian's favorites. I'm looking at 3 different categories when I'm rating a product. Number 1 is going to be package. Number 2 is going to be the overall taste. And then number 3 is going to be the overall availability and price of the product. So for number 1, we're going to talk about package design. I would give this one a 4 out of 5. I really feel that the packaging is cute to look at. It has all the information it needs. It was very fresh from the packaging, but I do feel that I would have expected maybe this little bag to be in another bag. Or maybe this one could have like a little more of the instructions on the back on how to prepare it iced. Like I shouldn't have to go to chamberlaincoffee.com to know how to brew it. It should really just have, this should stand alone on its, you know, stand up by itself alone and teach me all it needs to teach me. And I don't feel like that did. So I do want to give it a 4 out of 5 because I do really feel like it's a great packaging, but it's just falls a little short for me. If it was in something larger that gave me the whole run, gave me the whole spiel, Emma's face on it, you know, it's hard for me to think of this as an Emma Chamberlain product because it just is Chamberlain Coffee. So maybe that's a good thing. I don't know. When it comes to overall taste, I would say, honestly, 5 out of 5. I think it's got a great taste. I think that any coffee drinker is going to drink it. This is definitely some product that is designed for every type of coffee drinker. You could like dark roast, you could like light roast, and we'll all meet in the middle and say that whatever you like, you'll probably like Chamberlain Coffee. I think that it's super smooth, super flavorful. She's got chocolate, cherry, and nuts tasting notes to it. I feel like it's all there. Maybe not so much the cherry, but there's no bitter harshness in the back end. It's nice and smooth. I made it hot and it was super flavorful and great. I made it cold and it was super flavorful and great. So yes, this product definitely gets a 5 out of 5. Would I use this product again in my life? For sure. I definitely would use this product again in my life. I think that it was overall a great experience. But what it does come down to is my last and final category, which is price and availability. I could only buy this at chamberlaincoffee.com. I would have loved to have gone anywhere to be able to buy this. This should be available at like coffee shops in my city. This should be available at Whole Foods. This should be available online at other retail locations besides Chamberlain Coffee. I really do wish that I was able to purchase this other places. I also really feel it was expensive. I got 10 of these bags and it came to $25 shipped from LA to Philadelphia. I mean, in the long run, I guess technically that's cheaper than me going to purchase coffee but I don't really purchase coffee. I do make most of my coffees at home. So $25 for 10 bags is kind of a steep price. If it was a little bit cheaper, this would be a regular staple in my pantry. But even if I'm gonna be buying it in bulk, I looked at her pricing on her website for buying it bulk, and I mean, like, that's awesome that I can definitely buy 60 bags at once as this, or I'm sorry, 30 bags. I can definitely buy 30 bags at once, but that's still $60. And then I'm probably gonna have to ship that too. I mean, I had to use 3 to achieve this cold brew, and like, I just think it's a little expensive. So would I buy this product again? I mean, I really liked it, and I feel like I'm in the market for this type of product and didn't even realize I'm in the market for this kind of thing. It's just a little pricey. Honestly, I think that it was something that if I were going on our website and buying like a pack of 30 of them would come for $60. I think that's the experience I was expecting. Like, I hope that a 30 pack comes in like a larger bag and gives you the whole deal about it. Since this was my first time trying it, I bought the 10. Would I actually go back and spend $60 at Chamberlain Coffee? I don't think so. But am I looking for this type of product when I go to the grocery store now? Yes. Am I looking for this type of product here in Philadelphia or at my local coffee shop? Or yes. Is it around this area? Fuck if I know. I'm about to find out. But in the meantime, I definitely recommend Chamberlain Coffee. I don't think this is the end of Chamberlain Coffee. I do feel like she's probably going to launch more products in similar lines. I'd love to see just more products of this nature. I hope this was a great launch for her because, you know what? It's honestly wasn't bad. I would recommend it, yeah. So, if you liked this video today, I would love if you were to be able to subscribe, like, and definitely come back because I will be posting more videos soon. This review was a great time for me. I've got plenty more things up my sleeve. I can't wait to be able to show you guys. And so definitely come back and see me soon.